As you make your weekend plans, make sure that the weather is on your mind. Beginning this evening, clouds start moving in. We got a high of around 95 degrees today under sunny skies, but clouds move in tonight. Chance of showers and thunderstorms, lows around 70. And for Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday, there's a 40% chance of maybe showers and thunderstorms each day, with daytime highs around 90 to 95 with a heat index pushing to around 100 degrees, overnight lows around 70. That's your Classic 101 forecast.
Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later, Ricardo. Ricardo, that's fine. That's fine. Just
we know it's not your birthday. We're sorry.
Elevator. Ricardo got all excited right there about the birthdays. He thought he was late or something. No, Ricardo. We've got some special birthdays coming up, but it's okay. It's okay, Ricardo.
We're getting ahead of ourselves this morning.
Yeah, we're trying to jump ahead. Oh, wow.
Way ahead.
Birthdays at 7 o'clock. Let's just end the show and be done with it, right? Ricardo thought maybe we were ending our show.
Ricardo, calm down.
It's okay. Come see Ricardo. Yeah, we're broadcasting live this morning from Tower B of the Isothermal Complex, the 82nd floor. We're in Suite B. They call that the Blue Room. Come see Ricardo. I didn't notice what Ricardo's tie looked like.
I'm not really sure. I think it's got stripes on it.
No, I think it was striped. I couldn't pay attention. He was talking about something about birthday. I don't know. Maybe we've got some special birthdays, I do know, coming up later on this morning, but we'll get to those a little later. But, yeah, we'd love to have you here. What about those storms that came through last night?
Wow. That was absolutely amazing.
It's like every time I turned around, I was getting another weather statement from the Sheriff's Department or the National Weather Service.
That thunder, it seemed like it rolled all night.
Lightning strike within
rain.
So many miles of your house.
So if everybody's worried about their flowers, don't worry anymore.
They are plenty
They are wet.
That is exactly right. And if you don't have, I don't know, a lot of people may not know this, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department right here in Rutherford County has an app that you can put on your phone.
I didn't know that.
It keeps you up to date with your weather advisories, your NICSL alerts. You can see who's in jail if you really want to look at that.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people like to keep up with that.
Exactly. So that's a very, very informative app. You can go to the App Store on iPhone, or you can go to the Google Play Store, and I think it's there, Rutherford County Sheriff's Department mobile app, and you will be up to date as quick as everybody else in the county.
That's exactly
that subscribes to that app. Tracy.
Todd.
It is finally
Friday.
Finally.
Yes.
We talk about it all week, and then when it gets here, we're just like, oh, well, it's Friday.
It's payday.
Too.
Yay.
It's even better.
You can't beat Friday and payday. Every Friday used to be a payday. Remember a long time ago? That was it.
We used to get paid on Thursdays.
Well, yeah, at Tanner's we got paid on Thursdays.
I work second shift.
Right.
So instead of, like people who work first shift would get paid on Friday. Uh-huh. But me, since I work second shift.
Really?
I got paid on Thursday. So Friday morning I'd go cash my check.
Gotcha.
And by Saturday it'd be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be begging for food at work on Saturday or Monday. But yeah, it was kind of weird the way they did it. Third shift people got paid when they left.
Oh, where was this at?
This was at Torrington.
Oh, Torrington.
It's Timpkin now.
I started to say, okay, I didn't know if it was still the same place.
What was weird was I remember back in the early 90s when the Gulf War started, we had to be subjected to, it was really slow getting into work.
Right.
Because when the Gulf War was going on, if an enemy was going to bomb places, they would target ball bearing manufacturing plants first.
That makes sense, really.
So we had to go through a lot of security just to get in and out of the building, make sure we were who we were, and it was crazy there.
That makes sense for them to try to put the ammunition down first.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was something else. But we went through a time there, but thankfully, that didn't last too awful long, and I worked there for exactly 1 year.
Really?
Yep.
1 year. Is that all you could take of it?
No, we had a big round of bad parts, and it all came back on us, and they started laying off people, and I got to bump somebody. The first round of layoffs, I got to bump somebody out of a job because I had seniority over them.
Right.
But second round, I got bumped.
Oh, no.
So that was that. 1 year to the day. Good place to work. I always enjoyed my time there. Second shift, I didn't like second shift at all.
Yeah. I think second shift would be hard because if you have any kind of a life, second shift's going to eat it up.
That is
exactly when you go out and do things with your friends or your family.
And at the time, I was going to college, so I had to be in college at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get up, get ready, go to college, stay in college till 1, 2 o'clock.
Right.
Well, by the time your classes was over and your friends were there, they were ready to go do stuff in the afternoon and evenings. Mm-hmm. No, I had to go to work.
Yep. That's the way it got. When you grow up, that's what happens.
Oh, that absolutely was horrible. I didn't like that.
Oh.
But it was good. That was, at the time, that was the most money I'd ever made. Boy, I thought I had it made. I was making $8.30 an hour.
Wow.
I thought, boy, it ain't going to get no better than this. Man.
You think about those were the good old days, though. That's when everything was just booming.
Of course, gas was probably
gas was cheaper.
80, 70 cents or something, and you could go over here to the Pizza Inn. We used to hang out at the Pizza Inn all the time. A pizza buffet with all you could eat and drink was like $7.
Yeah, Pizza Inn. Do they even exist anymore? Pizza Inn?
The one in Shelby is excellent.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They still got the buffet down there too.
Yep.
Still make that good cheeseburger pizza. Got a pickle right on top of it.
Oh,
it is.
I'm not sure about the pickle, but the cheeseburger pizza sounds good.
No, it's good. It makes your cheeseburger pizza. That pickle just rounds it right off. Oh yeah, trust me.
We'll take your word for it.
Trust me. You guys know what I'm talking about out there. They remember the salad pizza with the lettuce.
That's good.
And the stuff on top of it.
Yeah.
And the wings they used to bring out in the trays over at the buffet. Good Lord, we talking about old.
We're sitting here talking about food, and I'm having a cheese cracker for breakfast.
Breakfast of champions right in here for Tracy this morning. Cheese crackers, peanut butter cheese crackers, and Mountain Dew. Hey, gotta eat something.
You gotta be alive some way.
That's right. Oh, folks, glad to have you with us on this Friday morning. We will get to our Sheriff's Department report just a few moments. So glad to have you here with us. Thank you for tuning to us on Tracy and Todd Morning Show. Understand WSPA's in town doing a little television stuff, so you might want to tune in there. I think you're doing it at the 5-7 at top of every hour, maybe. It's called a zip trip.
I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure the times on that.
That wind might have blown them plumb down to Polk County. They may be over
they may be in another
county. Yeah. They may just think they're in Rutherfordton. They don't know. 8 minutes after 7 o'clock, we're going to get with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department after you hear this. Dakota Lifts, a Chronicles of the Old West.
Born a blacksmith's son in Ohio, George Armstrong Custer got an appointment to West Point. He was often on the verge of getting expelled because of things like food fights in the cafeteria. But he finally did graduate 34th in a class of 34. Custer graduated during the Civil War. The military was looking for men who could take command, and Lieutenant Custer took command. Between July of 1862 and July of 1863, he rose from first lieutenant to, at the age of 23, brigadier general. Custer developed a reputation of knowing one word when he saw the enemy: charge! This trait was to eventually cause his downfall. Following the Civil War, with the downsizing of the military, Custer was dropped to the rank of captain. But with the help of President Johnson, he became a lieutenant colonel, although many people still called him general. He was also given command of the newly formed 7th Cavalry. In 1867, because of abusing his men and disobeying his superiors, Custer was brought up on charges. It seemed as if his career was done when General Sheridan called him back to the 7th. Looking for a great victory to get him back on track, In 1868, Custer attacked and defeated the village of Chief Black Kettle. Although Black Kettle's village was peaceful, a public relations campaign turned the battle into a great victory. In the attack against Black Kettle, Custer divided his force. This was another tactic that was to prove his downfall. The next time we're together, we'll take Custer into his final battle and the history books. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
10 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Friday morning, July the 14th. Going to the 911 Communications Center. We'll check back in with the Sheriff's Department in just a few minutes. They must be busy out this morning. With us this morning is Perez. Good morning. How are you?
Hello. I'm all right.
What do you have on the report for us this morning?
All right. It says in the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed 597 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 80 emergency medical services. And for law enforcement, we have 229 Sheriff's Department, 122 for City Police Department, 7 for Lake Lure Police Department, 37 for Rutherford Police Department, and 85 for Spindale Police Department. And for fire calls, Cliffside had a fire alarm and a motor vehicle accident. Ellenboro had 2 motor vehicle accidents. Forest City had a motor vehicle accident. Lake Lure had 2 fire alarms. Rosden had a power line fire. And Sandy Mush had a structure fire. Shingle Hollow had a motor vehicle accident. Spindale had a structure fire 2 times. And Union Mills had a fire alarm. And that's it.
Thank you so much for reporting. Hope you have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank
Thanks.
you. Bye.
Bye. Perez with the report from the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center. Let's circle back to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department and see if we can get them.
With gas and utility prices skyrocketing, you need to save money wherever you can. Jay's Discount Grocery can help you do just that. Jay's Grocery has a fresh meat market and a produce aisle like no other. Jay's carries all household needs, including dog and cat food, cups, paper plates, drinks, famous brand names arriving daily at a fraction of the cost. You know, you just never know what you'll find at Jay's. Find out for yourself. Jay's is open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 8, closed on Sundays. Jay's Discount Grocery, 671 Oak Street in Forest City. Shop Jay's and walk out with a pocket full of savings.
"13 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Friday morning, Lieutenant Lowry. I guess you survived all the storms last night?
Yes, sir, I did. It was pretty bad out there.
Probably got a pretty good mess going this morning, don't you?
I've seen trees laying everywhere.
Yeah, I did too. Coming to work this morning, I saw trees.
Guess the
Limbs.
fire departments would have more of a mess than anybody.
Yeah, right.
Lieutenant, what you have on the report for us this morning?
The jail has processed 8 arrests and currently have 174 detainees in the jail. For arrests, we have Shannon Dobbins of Ballstick, charged with failure to appear on misdemeanor. Haley Burgess of 6 Miles, South Carolina, charged with failure to appear on misdemeanor. Donald Thrift of Ellenboro, charged with DV protective order violation. Kimberly Smith of Marion, charged with failure to appear on misdemeanor. And Rico Mosley of Mooresboro, charged with failure to appear on misdemeanor. And for incidents, we have Laura Green of Mooresboro reported an incident of obtaining property by false pretense. And that's it.
Lieutenant Lowry, appreciate the report and hope you guys have a wonderful day. Most of all, be safe.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Lieutenant Lowry with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department and the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center report and the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report, brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery.
That was a mouthful. Wasn't
I'm
it?
telling you, that was a lot.
He said all that without even breathing.
I had to get a breath right there real quick. Like Chad Medford checking in on us this morning on the YouTube.
Hey, Chad.
I'll do that, man. We'll get to her in the birthdays coming up a little later on this morning. Writing her down for the birthdays. Chad's wife's having a birthday today, so happy birthday to her. We'll cover her this morning and the birthdays along with everybody else that's called into the radio station right here. 15 minutes after 7 o'clock. We're checking in with Ruby Taylor, SDO Fire District.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
Ruby Taylor with us from the SDO Fire District. Ruby, did everything go good with the storms and all yesterday?
I reckon they did. I was gone most of the day.
Oh, okay.
On my birthday calendar, I got Tommy Lovelace, Wendell Bailey, Linda Harris having birthdays today. Hope they have a nice day tomorrow. Dovey Wilson, Amanda Marr, and Samuel Bingham is having birthdays tomorrow. And I don't have any for Sunday. And the signs are in the arms today and going to the breast tomorrow and Saturday, and that's all we got.
Ruby, thanks so much for reporting. Have a great day.
You too, and bye.
Bye-bye. Ruby Taylor with that report from the SDO Fire District. Let's know what's happening in the Shiloh, Danieltown, Oakland Fire District over that way. She said Tommy Lovelace having a birthday day. I wonder if that's a preacher's daddy, old Creighton's daddy. Tommy treats me like one of his own every time I go to church on Sunday. He come up to him and say, "Hey, boy." I love Tommy. Tommy, if you're listening, happy birthday, my friend. And always good to talk to you. Always good to see you on Sunday mornings over at Danieltown Baptist Church. 16 minutes after 7 o'clock. Let's see. We're going to head up to Chris Melton, Chimney Rock Fire District. And we'll do that after you hear a word from Farm Bureau.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee.
17 minutes after 7 o'clock, Chris Melton with us from the Chimney Rock Fire District. Chris, good morning, sir.
Good. How are y'all doing today?
Doing good. Hope everything was quiet overnight up that way.
Well, I wish I could say the least. We've ran 3 fire alarms with Fairfield and Lake Lure Fire Department. 2 medical calls with Lake Lure Fairfield Fire Department, and 2 lockouts with Lake Lure Fire Department. It's a pretty busy day yesterday.
Yeah, it sounded like it's pretty busy up there, and storms last night certainly didn't help anything.
That's exactly right.
I know I heard this. It woke me up one time. My son, he left to take his friends home, probably a little bit before 9 o'clock, and it was well after 10 o'clock before he got back home. He said it was raining so hard he couldn't even see. And by the time he got out of his car into the house, which is 10 foot maybe, he was soaking wet. It was raining so hard. So he said, "I'm going to go change clothes now."
Yeah. Rains like that, I'm a melting.
Oh yeah, it's insane how much it rained last night.
That's right.
Well, Chris, anything else going on up that way?
That's it.
All right, Chris, hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again on Monday.
Have a great weekend.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Just a note for Monday, I will not be in here on Monday. The hospital is going through some downtime procedures, doing a lot of updating, so I have to go into work early on Monday, and we'll miss the morning show here. So Lou and Tracy will join you on Monday. We'll give it to the girls, let them take over the airwaves, and I'll be back with you on Tuesday. But there's a lot of things, a lot of changes going on up there, and that's just something I had to be part of since I am on the IT team, and basically it's us doing it. Yep. So if we're going to do it, we got to be there to support it. That's right. 19 minutes after 7 o'clock, let's head over to the Tryon Equestrian Center area in Polk County. Steve, coming up next.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
20 minutes after 7 o'clock, Steve with us from the Polk County area, Tryon Equestrian Center. Steve, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Todd. Hope everybody's doing well, Tracy.
Good morning, Stephen.
Were you affected by the storms last night?
Yeah, we got a half inch here at my place, and so that was very much welcomed and appreciated, and it saves me some garden tasks later on today. So
that's right.
I could do other things instead of that. So
I mean, you can go out and water your plants every day, but there's just something about nature's watering it for you that makes it so much better.
It feels it's almost like it's got little minerals in with it when it falls.
Mm-hmm. And they say there's nitrogen in the air when it lightens. So and that's one of the three basic primary nutrients that the plants need. So there you go.
Look at that. Steve done learning us something this morning.
He is. I feel so much more educated on this Friday. I feel like we're in science class.
Maybe we need
hang along. Don't hang out too long with me. You might digress.
Maybe we need to start a gardening tidbits with Steve.
That's right. That's a good idea.
Very good. Yeah. Well. Anyway. So we're good there. Yeah. If you want to do that, that's fine. Yeah. So we got live music today at 6 o'clock. I want to remind everybody. We got the Champagne Charlie, the acoustical duo that comes in and plays the old classic tunes, ragtimes and all that, and they're pretty good at harmonizing as well. So I've heard them many times. They're very good. So we got the steel show tomorrow, the knife show, and there's over 50 vendors. Somebody said 100. I don't know. I can't imagine. I didn't know there was that much of a interest in it, but apparently there is.
100?
So,
did you say 100 vendors?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty big. I guess a club or something. I don't know, like me and the Daylily Club, right?
Could be, yeah.
So yeah, and then tomorrow, of course, we got all the entertainment and the live show as well, with the Brian and the Echoes, and then we got all the entertainment with the face painting, the clowns, and the bubble guy, and we got the carousel, bounce houses, live music. The main attraction, of course, is the Grand Prix at 8 o'clock, and it's a $78,000 purse, I believe, this week. So we'll watch that and see who wins. Yeah, some folks come up here and camp out during the summer during the whole show. They bring their campers and just participate long term. So we got 2 more weeks of that, and then a little bit of a break, doing some other things. And we got so much more going on this year. It's hard to keep. You don't have time for me to talk about everything we want to do, but there's a lot going on. So, but this week I've said what's going to be the primary focus are the what we talked about already, and then next week we got the old 74 jazz band coming in for our grand finale for July anyway, and then August we got at least one more event. It's really considered the grand finale with the dressage. But
yep.
So yeah, a lot going on.
Steve, during the Christmas show last year, I went through the Christmas light show, and on the back side of the complex there was a travel trailer, kind of a mobile home RV looking thing. And I thought to myself, they missed a great opportunity to have someone dressed like Cousin Eddie out there with an old couch, with a hose pointing, just standing there greeting people. Missed that opportunity.
Well, I don't know if that would have went over very well. It was a beach theme, I think, last year. Maybe we'll do like a sewer theme this year and just not teasing.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So they change it up a little bit every year. So it's not the same old light show, by the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So they change the themes so you get a different perspective every year. And so
I saw that. I saw that little
The thing
RV
about
there, and I was like, man,
Yeah.
what if they had a Cousin Eddie standing right
And the thing
there?
about Cousin Eddie, you got to get the wave down. The way he waves.
Yeah, we'd have to probably let people in for free.
Yeah.
To get to that.
Steve, appreciate the report, man. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll catch you again on Monday.
Okay, take care.
Thanks.
Good to talk to you
Bye-bye.
guys.
Bye-bye. Steve
Ernest with that report from the Trina Equestrian Center. We're going to check in with Tom Roop, our official weather reporter for WCAB Classic 101. So he's going to get us on the phone, get him on the phone, and tell us about the storms yesterday.
Hello.
Tom, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. A little waterlogged, but I'm fine.
I was
Thank
going
you.
to say, if you haven't got any water, I don't know where you were at
Exactly.
yesterday.
But here on Union Mills Camp Creek Road, we got 1.75 inches of rain out of that shower that passed through. Seemed like it just lingered on and on and on. And one of the other reporters from Ellenborough area, he reported over 2.5 inches. So the eastern part of the county got hit pretty hard.
I don't exactly know how much we got in Boston, but we had a lot in Boston. Our yard tends to form Lake Kaiser when it rains a lot. And, Lake Kaiser was in full force this morning.
I can actually say that we actually had a Lake Hauser over there in Sunshine.
There you go.
Yeah. But anyway, I thought maybe you'd like to have that weather information.
It's definitely a lot of rain to fall in just a short amount of time.
It sure was.
Yeah, it drifted up from the south to the east, and it hit Burke County also pretty hard.
Yep.
But we got our share of it.
Well, Tom, we appreciate the information. Hope you have a great day, and we'll check in with you next time.
Okay.
Thanks, Tom. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Tom Roop, our official weather observer for Classic 101 right here. Let us know the official totals around the county. Nearly 2.5 inches of rain in
that is a
Ellenborough.
lot
That's
of rain
a lot of rain to fall
For a quick
in
time.
a short amount of time. Well, folks, let me tell you about Tony's Produce. If you want to stop in by there, well, that's the place to go to get all of your favorite veggies, fruits, local strawberries, watermelons. They've got the watermelon seeded and seedless. They've got that good Silver Queen corn, the Cherokee purple tomatoes. They've got cherries, grapes. Be sure to get one of those delicious cantaloupes. Blueberries are also in stock, half run of green beans, and they've got huge ferns and hanging baskets. Also go by and check out the homemade pies, cakes, fudge are all available at Tony's Produce. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 until 7, Sundays 10 until 4. Tony's is located at 773 North Washington Street in Rutherfordton. Call them at 287-9495 and go by and check out those pink pineapples. I have yet to get up by there.
To go do that.
Got to go up there by there and get me one of those and try those. I love pineapple anyway.
Yeah, I do too.
And
Pink
I don't
just,
know.
Pink just sounds really
I wonder if it makes
really
it sour
good.
like a pink grapefruit.
I don't know. But I like the pink grapefruit over the white grapefruit. I think it's a little better. It's not as tart as the white.
Tart, yeah. Anyway, go see Tony's for all your produce needs and tell them Todd and Tracy sent you by.
It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
729, DeVern Upton with us from the Ballstick Fire District. DeVern, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great and hope y'all are.
Guess you came through those storms all right yesterday. We got a lot of rain over in the Ballstick area.
Yes, we did. The wind blew too.
Yes.
Oh, yep.
It sure did.
Karen's, we've got an outdoor metal, I think you gave it to us, as a matter of fact. The little metal outdoor thing. We had an umbrella attached to it. Yeah, it moved it over in the front yard.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Mm.
Luckily, it didn't hit none of my vehicles.
I know. That thing's heavy.
But anyway.
I just got to show you how much wind because it's heavy.
Oh, that thing ain't light.
Oh.
That's for sure. Laverne, what's going on over that way?
We have temperature of 70 degrees, and like you said, we got a lot of rain and thunder and lightning late last night. Fire department had no calls. We have one birthday, Peggy Carnes. We want to wish her a happy birthday and hope she has a wonderful day. And don't forget to go by Whistle Stop Baker here on Main Street in Boston and get you bakery items for the weekend. And then the Bee Supply store is on Depot Street there if you need bee supply items. And then check out the Bostic Lincoln Center. It's very interesting to go in there and check all that out. And food boxes will be given out again today at Washman's Outreach off of Piney Church Road from 8 to 12. And hope everyone has a wonderful and safe day.
Laverne, you do the same. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Laverne Upton with that report from the Bostic Fire District. We're going to check in with Robbie Samuel up at the Mount Vernon Fire District next.
Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service is the reason they continue to be voted best in pest control. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Free estimates when you call Hutchins Pest Control, and you can be sure that job is going to be done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171, and they'll be right there.
7:31 on this Friday morning, going to the newest movie star right here to Grace, Rutherford County. Robbie Samuel been hanging out with WSPA all this morning.
Oh, well,
and
that's
got him
right.
some screen time and did a successful screen test, and he's going to be moving up in the world. He's going to be the new news anchor over there before long. So they were so impressed with Robbie Samuel.
Can we have your autograph?
You sure can.
Well, good.
You're more than welcome to
For
it.
1995.
For 1995.
That's right. And see, we're reporting live downtown Ralston this morning.
That's right. Oh, are you really?
Yeah, I'm on Main Street now. We had to come up here for the zip trip. So.
Oh, wonderful.
They're going to be doing that again, coming up at the top of the hour, is that right?
Yep. They'll starting at 8 o'clock. About 8:10, RPD's police chief will be on. So they've interviewed various businesses here in town and some of the department heads.
If need be, I could avail myself to them, 8:15 or so as I passed through there this morning.
Oh, well, I came in the other direction, so I'll just pat y'all on the back and shake your hand.
You go.
Robbie, I think Tracy's got a little bit of trivia for you.
Well, I don't know if it's really trivia, but we had a guy, Alan Toney, that listens to us, called in and said, the other morning when y'all were talking about Floyd's son, that's the only time that he was ever mentioned on Andy Griffith?
Yeah.
When I remember this too. He said that he's also on episode, it was called Henry the Jinx. His son they were out in the ball field, and his son, anyway, that right there too, he mentioned that he was on that. So he was there was two, we all said that that's the only time we'd ever mentioned or seen it. So he called in to tell us that there was another episode on that. So I told him, I said, well, as soon as we talk to Robbie Samuel, I'm going to tell him that. So I hope you're listening, Alan.
Well, I'm glad Alan gave us that information.
I do too.
I've missed that one and somewhere, so I'll have to check it out. That's
it
for
sounds
sure.
like Alan watches a lot of Andy Griffith.
Oh, I do too. I know what episode he's talking about.
Oh, I remember him in the Jinx.
Yeah.
Because they tried to prove he wasn't a Jinx.
Yes.
Didn't they put all the names in the hat, and he drew the hat size out of it. I remember that. Tried to get him to win a TV or something.
That's
like
exactly
that.
right. Oh my goodness.
Who is Stetson?
Don't get no better than that.
That's exactly right.
Robbie, what else is going on up there this morning?
Well, just not a whole lot right now. Just remember the movie's in the park tonight at Kiwanis Park. That'll be on Green Street near Second Baptist Church. If you're not familiar, come on out for that at dark. And just through the night, believe it or not, with the storm that came through, the fire departments, both Rutherford and Hudlow, was good and quiet through the night. So hopefully they can keep that tradition alive today. And but other than that, that's all I got for a Friday. And I hope y'all have a good weekend.
Robbie, I'll let you get back to your newfound stardom. Don't let it go to your head, and you remember the humble people that helped you get there.
Hey, that's exactly right, and I won't never forget it.
Thanks, Robbie. We'll talk to you Monday.
Take care, Robbie.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Robbie Samuel with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District downtown Rutherford's, where he's at this morning, broadcasting live from the Zip Trip. WSPA, I think it's WSPA, is doing the Zip Trip this morning. So good luck with that. Hope you find all the interesting people that you'd like to talk to. Another chief of police coming up.
Yep.
Just a little bit there. So tune in about 8 o'clock this morning and watch them on the Zip Trip. Maybe you'll see Robbie in the background flashing you the peace sign or something. Continuing our call around report, we're going to head to Sue Price next.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
7:35 on this Friday morning, going over to Sue Bell Price. I don't know if that's actually her middle name. Probably not.
I call her that all the time.
Sue,
Sue Bell, Sweet Sue. I got all these names for people.
The middle name that pops out to me, and it's probably ingrained in my head from a...
What, Luann?
Sue Ellen.
Sue Ellen, that's it.
So.
Is that it? Is that Sue? Is that your middle name, Sue Ellen?
No, my name's Mary Sue.
Oh, I like that too. That's pretty.
Sue's middle name.
Oh, okay.
That's my
Mary
wife's
Sue.
middle
I think
name,
that's
Mary-
very pretty.
Mary Sue.
I love that.
So I struck out on your middle name, so oh well. So what's happening over that way this morning?
Well, as far as I know, it's quiet. We had a terrible storm, though. It was a lot of lightning and thunder, good bit of rain, which we needed.
We sure did.
I'd hate to have been out in it, though.
Sure.
That lightning was really bad.
Well, that rain was coming down in sheets, too.
Oh, I know. It really did. I think it was going to quit, and it just get heavy again.
Crazy.
But anyway, we needed the rain, but that was a bad storm. Well, let's see. I didn't have any calls from the fire department. Got no one birthday on my church calendar from Mike Gaddis, so I hope Mike will have a good day, and of course he's on my personal calendar. And on Fairviews, they've got Stacy Hudson and Ethan Stewart, so I hope those guys will have a good birthday. We hope anybody's having a birthday anniversary will have a real good day on their special day and enjoy it. And the only announcement I have is the Piney Mountain Boys will be at Duncan's Creek Church on the 23rd to sing during the worship service. And so far, that's all I have this morning. It's quiet and calm over here right now.
All right, Sue. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Tell Richard we said hello, and we'll talk to you on Monday.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Sue Price with the report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. We're going to check in with Tina White after this.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Before we head up to Tina White, let's talk about a vacation Bible school coming up on
It's coming up Saturday, August the 5th.
August
It's
the 5th.
one day only from 9 p.m. It's going to be at Pilgrim's Way Baptist Church, and that is on 485 Hamilton Road in Rutherfordton. And lunch will be provided. They have classes for nursery through adults. So it's a one-day-only Bible school. It's Saturday, August 5th from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m., and it's in Rutherfordton.
I like that. Keepers of the Kingdom. The big knight with the sword there. That's awesome. I like that.
Yep. So
I think I was a knight in my former
Oh, really?
my former life.
So you were a knight in shining armor?
I probably got killed real quick, though. But, hey, it is what it is. Tina White, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm imagining you in your night outfit.
I'm imagining that too.
Falling off a horse
With a sword.
with a sword, and a shield that I couldn't hold, or who knows?
Well, we're supposed to wear our armor every day.
That's right.
Well, this morning it is 69 degrees here at Shingle Hollow, and Pilgrim's Way is just right down the road here, just a couple miles from my house. So here in the Shingle Hollow area, their Bible school says August 5th, and it's one day, and I've heard that they have great Bible school. So just mark your calendar for those kids to go out for that. We have birthdays today up here in Shingle Hollow. I'm getting an echo. I'm gonna okay. Turn the volume down a little bit. Birthdays on Pleasant Grove calendar. Today is Miss Lori Ann McBurney's birthday. So happy birthday to her. And on Piney Knob Baptist Church is Jacob Hill and Joyce Waters and Todd Weinbarger and Kimberly Barker. So all of these have a wonderful birthday and a special anniversary for Nathan and Evie Birch. So today's the day to celebrate in Shingle Hollow. Tonight up at the White House Community Center, the Oaks Family, which is a gospel bluegrass group, is going to be singing, and that starts at 7, but they're going to have hot dogs and hamburgers, and they're hoping those will be ready around 6. The singing is free to the public. Of course, the hot dogs and hamburgers are for sale, so plan on going up to the White House Community Center for that. And if you haven't contacted Kevin Lovelace for the concealed handgun permit course, it goes on tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. at the American Legion Post 74, which is the old Green Hill School. The cost is $60, and you can call 429-7476 to get registered for that concealed handgun permit course. And again, that's tomorrow morning. And the fire department was off white the past 24 hours. What Dwayne told me this morning, so we're glad. The storm was pretty. I told my daughter last night, I said, let's watch some fireworks. She said, fireworks, really? So we went in and looked out the big picture window and watched God's fireworks.
Yep, it's always good to watch that. That's better than any fireworks you'll ever buy.
Well, that's it.
And it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
There was a lot of lightning last night.
Yep. Well, Tina, I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll check back in with you on Monday.
Have a very blessed weekend, and God bless you.
Thanks, Tina.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Tina White with that report from the, starts at Union Mills. That ain't right.
No, that ain't right.
From the Shingle Hollow Fire District.
Shingle Holler.
Shingle Holler. But we will move over to Brenda Kelly in the Union Mills Fire District. That's kind of hard to say when you throw that all together out there. See what Miss Brenda Kelly's up to this morning.
How are you on this friendly Friday?
Friendly
Look at you coming
Friday.
up with that. You pulled out the dictionary.
She done got educated.
Oh.
Fantabulous.
Well, do something different.
That's right.
Fantabulous Friday.
Yeah, fantastic, fabulous, friendly. So that's good.
Finally.
I was sitting here seeing Todd's eyes.
Friend.
I could see Todd's wheels rolling. He was trying to think of something.
Finally Friday. That's what I would say.
Yeah, finally Friday. Well, that's good. But we hope everybody's doing okay this morning after the storm. Boy, it just went on and on and on.
Didn't it ever?
It seemed like it'd quit raining, then it'd pick up
Yep.
raining twice as hard as it did.
Mm-hmm.
I know it. Yeah, I was sitting in there. Well, I said my prayers, then I read my Bible, then I got this book I've been reading. I was reading it, and I thought, well, I'm going to go to bed. And I turned the light off, and I said, ooh. And then I turned the light back on. I sat down, I read, and I read, and I read.
It's hard. It's hard to go to sleep when it's lightning like that.
but we needed the rain. We didn't get no rain in all them storms they had. What was it, last week or whenever? We just got one little few drops out of it. So I was glad that we got that rain. The earth needed it. Who got shot in Far City yesterday?
I do not know that. I saw that on the. I saw that on
Was killed,
Facebook.
wasn't it? It was a man and a woman?
I don't have officially. I don't know.
I didn't even know what happened.
I looked at the sheriff's department app this morning. Didn't see anything. They were hunting a gray sedan for a person that was involved there. It was on Harmon Street, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was on Harmon Street. Yeah.
We'll have to search
Don't
that
have
out.
any details on that as of right
I thought
now.
the
But
sheriff's report might say something about it, but I didn't hear it if they did. I don't think they mentioned it, did they?
I don't think
I don't think so. No.
No.
Maybe it's under investigation. I don't
Yes,
know.
it's
Well, if it's under investigation,
Still undergoing
they can't say a whole
investigation. They
lot.
won't say a whole lot about
Yeah.
it. So.
That's right, but
Whole lot of meanness going on out there, aren't
oh,
they?
there's always meanness going on. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, let's see. I've got 64 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays, any anniversaries. I don't know of anything going on. We're just glad that we got some rain, and I hope everybody has a good day, and you better go check on Luther's sweet thing.
All right, we'll do it. Brenda, thanks. Have a good weekend.
Have a good one.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Brenda Kelly with that report from the Union Mills Fire District. We will check on Luther Gillikin after this.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Calling Luther Gillikin on the phone this morning in the Ellenboro Fire District, trying to get him on the radio this morning to find out what's been happening down in Ellenboro. See if we can get Luther. Luther, good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great there. Having a good time after a good refreshing shower this morning.
Are you waterlogged?
No, Luther,
Almost.
Luther had to stay inside. He can't get out in the rain like that.
That's right.
Yeah, I would have melted.
Yeah, he's got to stay inside. We don't want to lose Luther to us
Then we got
through a
to about
thunderstorm.
6:30. Then we got a hard rain last night about, I don't know what time it was, about 9, 10 o'clock, I guess.
Yeah.
Raining pretty good.
Yep.
But it's quieter this morning. Fire department had to go out on 2 accidents during that time, during the rain. Then went over to Assisted Sandy Bush. Well, they got canceled about the time they got there on a structure fire over there. But they're quiet this morning. That's going over them. Everybody just trying to get on that, get this last day of the weekend. Nothing else going on here. You have a great day up there. Enjoy your weekend. And we'll talk to you both Monday.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then.
care.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Luther Gillikin with that report from the Ellenboro Fire District. Folks, Granny Beans is the headquarters for those delicious donuts. Orange Twist, Long John's, cream-filled donuts, or you can get just a traditional glazed donut. Enjoy a delicious fresh sub sandwich for lunch, and if you don't want the bread, you can get that put on a salad instead. For birthdays, showers, or any occasion, call on Granny Beans for their delicious cakes or petit-fours, open Tuesday through Friday 9 until 7, Saturday 9 until 6, closed on Monday. Call them at 286-9012. Granny Beans, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. They are our official birthday sponsor right here at FM 100.9 AM 590 Classic 101. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary today, give me a call, and we'll have a birthday party in your honor coming up in just a few moments.
In Joy Gage's book, she published some letters parents had written to rebellious children. Often the rebellious child insists their behavior hurts no one else, but of course it does. One father wrote to his son who was in prison about the painful impact his crime had made on his brothers. In his letter, he quotes an old Jewish story. The story goes, several men were out in a rowboat. One man, not thinking of what he was doing, began to carve with his knife on the bottom of the wooden boat. Suddenly, one of the other men looked up and cried, "Stop that! You're cutting a hole in the bottom of the boat." The fellow with the knife replied, "Leave me alone. I'm cutting this hole under my own seat." Seldom does our behavior affect only us. The way a father conducts his life has a tremendous effect on his wife and children. The same could be said for every one of us. When Cain killed his brother Abel, he was questioned about the crime. His response was, "Am I my brother's keeper?" Do I have any responsibility for someone else? The answer is yes. Only the selfish live as though no one else matters. Our behavior, whether good or evil, does affect others. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living.
Happy birthday today to who we got? Oh, we got Rocky Gillum. We know who Rocky Gillum is.
Yeah, happy birthday, Rocky.
Rock celebrating 43rd birthday today. Rock, have Lou go by and get you a cake.
Yeah,
Yes, you will. Make her. Get me a cake. Rocky, happy birthday, brother. Hope you have many, many more. Wayne Westbrook, 90 years old. The old farmer Green Creek up there having a birthday today. That was sent over the, mailed into the email here, radio station. And so happy birthday, Wayne Westbrook. Angela Medford, 49 years old today. Happy birthday, Angela. Chad Edwards also celebrating a birthday today. And Teresa Ballard. Birthdays and events throughout this day. In history, 1926, Harry Dean Stanton was born. I got mice flying over here, computer mice. He's an actor. 1933, Dale Reeves. Remember him?
Oh, I do. Oh, yeah.
Girl on the Billboard.
That's right.
Sung that. Dale Reeves celebrating a birthday. Was born on this day in 1933. 1789, Bastille Day. That was the beginning of the French Revolution when the people of France stormed the Bastille and took over the French government there. They still celebrate that today. 1850 was the first public demonstration of ice that is made by refrigeration.
Oh, awesome. That goes back a ways.
Invented the ice cube.
We sure love those today.
That's right. 1891, corkboard is patented. 1951 was the first color telecast of a sporting event. 1969, the movie Easy Rider is released. Remember that? Dennis Hopper and, was it Dennis Hopper?
Clint Eastwood. No,
Clint Eastwood. Riding a motorcycle. I can't remember that.
I'll have to look that one up.
1983, here's a worldwide phenomenon. Mario Brothers is first released by Nintendo in Japan. And if I had $1 for every time I've played a Mario Brothers games, I would probably retired years ago. Today is Bastille Day. We mentioned that. Today is Collector Car Appreciation Day. National Tape Measure Day. National Mac and Cheese Day.
Ooh,
you know what
every
today
day's
is?
Mac and Cheese Day. It's finally Friday.
Here we go, folks.
We ain't one at a time in here. We're mass communication. Are you ready? I said, are you ready?
What? No way.
I've got $100 smoking in my billfold. I know I ought to save it, but it's burning a hole. Right through my pocket and into my skin. Come Monday morning, I'll be broke again. What? It's finally Friday, I'm free again. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. It's finally Friday, I'm out of control. Forget the working blues and make a good time to roll. Friday rocks! I got a little sugar baby down the road. She's sitting on a radio and rocking on gold. We'll dance up a storm and later on tonight we'll be working on doing all the wrong things right. It's Friday. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. It's finally Friday, I'm out of control. Forget the working blues and make a good time to roll.
Yep. I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Come on in, boys. The water is fine.
Monday I'll be hurting with my head in a vice. Tuesday I'll be wondering if I'll ever survive. Wednesday and a Thursday I'll be slowly tuning in. Friday I'll be revving up my motor again. What? Friday I'm free again. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. It's finally Friday, I'm out of control. Forget the working blues and let the good times roll. Finally Friday.
the matter. I don't like my job, and I don't think I'm going to go anymore.
Not advisable just because it's Friday. Always stay at your vigilant post at your job and enjoy this Friday. Also, Tracy, our flag broke.
Yes, it
Our
did.
flag rope broke.
Came in this morning, the flag was on the ground. The whole rope had broken. I guess the storm
That storm
brought
took
it down.
a toll on our glorious American flag.
I felt so bad this morning when I came in, rolled in, and saw that flag on the ground.
I had to take a minute and go out there and get it up off the ground and fold it as best as I could, and we put it in here. So if anybody's in the flagpole repair business, well, it's not the flagpole. I guess it's just the rope.
Yeah, it's just the rope.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you can help us
Well,
out.
we didn't want you to somebody to ride by here and not see a flag and go, "Oh, they're not being patriotic."
Oh, they're not being patriotic.
The wind blew it down.
Our flag is safely inside
And I'm
the
not
building.
climbing up the pole to put it back up.
You're not?
No, I don't think I can shimmy up it.
Well, I was going to go buy some rope and let you shimmy up that thing and tie it back on. I'm disappointed now.
I know it. If I wasn't, I used to shimmy, but I think my shimmying days are over.
I think your shimmy broke. Your shimmy sham done broke. Is that
my
it?
sciatica broke my shimmy.
We'll have to see if we can call maybe, who was the last time?
I think it's all around tree
service. Yeah, Johnny Davis and Labrisca.
Yeah.
Always fine jobs they do. Maybe they'll come over here and be nice and put that back up there for us. I think it just needs the ends where it broke, the ends tied back on and hooked back to the flag and looped back through the little pulley up there.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds easy, right? Sounds easy when you're standing on the ground.
Yeah, it sounds easy when you're on the ground.
Standing on the ground looking up at it. I got a ladder at home. I'll go get the ladder and let you climb up that thing.
We are bound and determined for me to go up that pole, aren't we?
Exactly. Maybe get a forklift. George probably got a forklift over here.
I bet he does.
Hey,
George.
Would you ride up a forklift?
Sure.
I bet you would.
I'll ride up the forklift.
Folks, it's always fun being here with you throughout the mornings. We enjoy you being here with us. Hope you enjoy our company as much as we do yours. I know we don't get to talk to each and every one of you, but we try to make an impression on you, make you laugh a little bit, because it's always a good thing to laugh. If you can laugh and laugh is scientifically shown to make your day improve.
It is. And medicine, laughter is medicine for the soul.
That's right.
And it works. It really does.
Folks, as we say, be good to each other. It'll all come back around to you. I promise. Hope you have a great Friday. I'll be back in here on Tuesday.